What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. You guys saw the title, how to start selling options with $100. Guys, you guys can do this with basically $100 and up, actually just a tad bit less sometimes, but for this instance, we're going to show with $100 or more. The average person has about $1,000 in savings. So, but I wanted to go smaller because I've had some people ask me about that couple $100 range. Can I get started with a couple $100? And absolutely. Now you have to understand your risk, and we're going to go over all of that in this video. Cue the intro. Okay, guys, everybody has their stocks that they like, whether it's Apple, it's Google, it's SPY, you know, the ETFs, the indexes. Maybe you are a big Tesla fan. We're going to go over how you can sell their options with a very high probability of profit. And that's the key thing, high probability of profit. Sell the options and be able to make money monthly. That being said, I'm going to show you guys here exactly how. So I have SPY up, and we'll show you on a couple of different stocks. So SPY, first thing you got to do is go to trade options. And then we're going to go to whatever expiration date you want. So if you're a weekly person, let's go here. Again, I don't do the weeklies. I would prefer to go out about that 45-day mark. But again, this is how you want to do it. This is all you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I'm going to sell a put because I don't think the market's going to drop dramatically within the next week. And I'm going to go find the 90%. Now, again, you're not going to make a ton of money, but I'm going to show you the return on investment. That is the important part people should be looking at. So what are we going to do here? We're going to sell this 466. So let's go to SPY and go a 466. You're going to see it is pretty close to the money. About right there here on SPY. That means as long as it stays above this price line, we will make money on the expiration date. So now we are going to go to buy. Now right now you're going to see your max loss is 46,000. That's where this comes in. How to sell an option. Boom. With having $100, your max loss here is $94 because worst case scenario, you're still going to keep the $5. So this is exactly what you're doing. You're running a credit spread, meaning it's the same thing you are doing, except for you are maxing your risk, basically. So there is a limited risk of what you can lose. And a lot of new traders really do this a lot just for knowing that. If you're like me, I sell a lot of puts naked for it. And when I say naked, meaning I don't buy the call that's worth less just because the profit comes faster. Now, again, I also have the money that I'm going to buy the shares, worst case scenario, and I only do this on companies that I love and that I want to own. But to be able to get started with $100, this is awesome. 5 days, $5, $1 a day on your $100, and then you can turn around and do it next week again. That is a great. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You can make $20 in a month off of $100. Now that's if everything goes perfectly. You let them expire, so far and so forth. Those are important things. Now let's go out and you can do this. And I'm just going to show you the difference here because I think this is a very important lesson that a lot of people miss. Let's go out to where I would be looking to do this 41 or 41 to 39 days. I'm probably going to go February 2nd. That's a big day for me. I haven't explained why to anybody yet, but that's going to be a big day for me here in the next year. So I'm going to go on out. And again, I'm looking at this chance of profit because that's going to give me my delta. So basically, if you look at it here, 77 is going to be a 28 delta, meaning you have a 77% chance of profit. You can just vice versa those numbers. It all adds up to 100 if you do the math. So I'm going to go to an 80% chance. So here we are at 460. So you're going to see it's going to give you a lot more room here for the next month and some days. That is the big difference here. Now, I wouldn't make this trade just because I want this to be on a red day so I can get even further out. So really, if it's a red day and I go to sell this, you're probably getting out around here, maybe down in here. But let's say 460 for this case scenario. So I'm going to go on ahead. I'm going to sell this option. But again, we are going to go back to buying another one. Here you go. Now this time you are making $12 for your $100, and it's actually less because you're $84 here. But basically you need $100 here, guys. You guys see what I'm saying here? $12 on that. Now that is a month, and that's a little bit less of a return, but it's a higher probability if you guys all see what I'm saying here and you see the differences. Again, the S&P 500, if you look at it overall, pretty much just goes up. There are downtrends. Now, a lot of traders like to use different indicators and things like that, so maybe if you guys wanted to, and again, this is not the platform that I use all the time. I just use this for my videos because everybody can use it. So maybe we go to a EMA, and you guys can just put an EMA line on here. Wow, I didn't realize there was so many of them. Let's just go to a moving average. How about that? Moving average. And this is what a lot of people actually do. So it's going to put it on here, and you guys can see just a 9. So the market is staying above it. And so we want to keep doing puts. Maybe if the market gets below the 9 EMA, we want to go sell calls. So you can do the exact same opposite thing. So let's get rid of this trade. And again, I don't trade on Robinhood. I do Robinhood on my videos because it's easy. It's a great platform for new traders. That's exactly why. So let's just go to the call side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. And this is on 41 days still. And you're going to sell. Chance of profit, I still want to be able to get out here a good ways. 489. So now, as long as it stays under basically that price up there, and we can go out further so we can see it's actually even further. So 480, it's probably up around there, but it's not going to show us here unless we 489, there we go, 489, close enough. 488.90. So if the market goes up to here but stays under this or just goes down, we're going to make money on this if we go and we sell the 489, and then we are going to buy back the one underneath of it. And there we go. We're making $19 again off of our $100 in 41 days. Now, a lot of times you will realize that, hey, these go worthless, and you can actually, instead of profiting on $19, maybe in 21 days or 25 days, you can actually just buy this back for a couple of dollars. You make your $16, $17, and you move on to the next trade. Well, with that being said, guys, this is exactly how you can start selling options for under $100, high probability trades. Stick to the basics. It works, guys. Thank you guys all for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.